Hi guys, and welcome back to On the Fence. So Liverpool have just beaten Wolves narrowly, very, very narrowly, 2-1 at the Molineux in the Premier League, to solidify ourselves yet again. We now only need 9 wins from the next however many games in the Premier League, where we could potentially win it in and around the games between Manchester City and Everton. This was a huge win, this one today, to be honest, because, like I said, at the Molineux, or at Molineux, whatever they call it, against Wolves away, City lost there, and they do step it up against the big sides, against like the big six and stuff like that. They're a very good side, Wolves. You know, this game kind of proved it as well. They've got a lot of good players. They've got a thin squad. They finished, I think, 5th in the Premier League last year. You know, you'd all know this and stuff like that. But, you know, there's plenty of reasons why Wolves are a very good side. And, you know, like I said, they cause teams problems, and they did that for us. And at one point, it looked like we were probably going to, you know, either stick to just drawing the game or possibly even lose the game, because they were counter-attacking so well, and the goal they scored was very good. Get to that in a minute. You know, we take the lead after 8 minutes, and it looks like plain sailing from Liverpool. Henderson gets the header from the corner. Good moment for him. You know, he doesn't really get header goals at all, really. He doesn't. Not for Liverpool anyway. So that's his first, I think. Set piece, and he's unmarked in the box and stuff like that. So 8 minutes in, you know, you're thinking it's a good start to the game. But yeah, good moment for Henderson, like I said. But, you know, we didn't really shift into the next gear then. I think we kind of took it for granted, and I think the commentator was saying something like that. Wolves, they kind of come alive in the second half, and we seen that happen because, you know, half time goes in 1-0 to Liverpool, and then Wolves come straight out the blocks, and you know, we're under a lot of pressure, to be fair. And I think there's a few reasons why this game was so difficult for Liverpool. One of the main reasons is that this is the last game in a tough run that Liverpool have had from like December, January time. I think from here onwards it kind of starts to die down a little bit. We've got Shrewsbury on Sunday in the FA Cup, and I really think we need to rotate the team as much as possible. They need a break, to be fair. The legs look shot to pieces. There was one where a cross coming from the left hand side by Wolves, and it goes to the side, and Robertson just didn't even want to chase. Like, and I don't even blame him. Like, they've played a lot of football, these players. You know, everyone bangs on about City having injuries and stuff like that. Liverpool have got injuries too. You know, Liverpool have got some. Or have had some major injuries. You know, Fabinho's only just come back. Matip's still out injured, and he's just returned to training, I think. Oxlade-Chamberlain's like really off the boil because he's been out for a year. Alisson, obviously, he had his injury and stuff like that. So, you know, we've had injuries in our team. You know, not to mention the front three all having like little spells out. Mostly Salah. We've got injuries too. Everyone gets injuries. It is what it is. But I think Klopp's done well to spin all the plates at once, and you know, we're just getting the players come back now. Like Fabinho, he's going to take a couple of games to get back into the swing of things. You know, the same with everyone else. But I do think they need a rest. They really need a rest against Shrewsbury. I don't care if we go out to the FA Cup. You know, the players need a rest because they can't just keep going and going and going all the time, especially when they've got nothing left in the tank. I know that there's a massive motivation being the Premier League and stuff, but you know, if you can't run, you can't run at the end of the day. So, you know, hopefully we can manage that the weekend. Wolves equalised with a fantastic counter-attack. I don't know where we were on the attack, but it was a great 1-2 between striker and winger. Raul Jimenez, Wolves number 9. He plays the ball forward to Adama Traore, and he's just in oceans of space. He drives forward with the ball. He whips the cross in, or kind of chips the cross in. And Jimenez is in between the fullback and the centre half, and he just heads it past Alisson. It's a great finish. It's a great goal. Great little lovely work goal and stuff like that. You know, and at that point we were really under the caution. We were just giving the ball away so needlessly. There was like a 10-minute period where we couldn't get out of our own half. But, you know, that's what you'd expect. You're playing Wolves, and they're no mugs, Wolves, honestly. You know, we've just played Man United, and Wolves showed more fight. Wolves have showed more fight in 2 games this season against us than Man United have shown in about 2-3 years against us, which tells you everything you need to know. Tells you that Wolves are going places. No, Wolves are a great side. You know, for what Espirito Santo's done at that club, bringing in the players that they've brought in, the recruitment's brilliant. Managing Europa League as well as Premier League on a Thursday, Sunday basis is fucking nightmare. You know, we should know that. and to be able to keep all the plates spinning as well, like Klopp's done as well, keeping the players fit and having Jimenez. Everyone talks about strikers new into the Premier League and being a one season wonder if they do well one year. But Jimenez has showed that he's not just one trick pony. He can do a bit of everything, and he scored a great goal today. Traore's improving and stuff like that. I could wax lyrical about Wolves, to be fair, because I really like watching them play, and the fact that they've got a Scouser as their captain is an even better due to be old, really, from a Liverpool point of view. But business as usual. Liverpool go and win the game in like the 82nd, 83rd minute. What a great goal this was. It was great for different reasons to what a 30-yard strike into the top corner would be, or a jink and run and stuff like that by one player. It was a throw in. The first piece of skill comes from Firmino, because it looks like he's going to go and get it, and he dummies it and lets Salah have it. Edge of the box, edge of the right hand side. Salah's preferred kind of position, cutting in onto his left. He kind of comes out of the box and he megs the defender. I don't know who it is. He just kind of stops and turns. Megs one defender, stops the ball dead, takes it past the other defender, and then I don't know if the defender gets a tackle, or he just plays the ball back. But Henderson tells Salah to stop, and he just plays like an incisive ball through to Firmino on the right-hand side. He takes a touch, comes inside Connor Cody, who slips on his ass, really, and then he just fires the ball past Rui Patricio. Rui Patricio is routed to the spot, and it's 2-1 to Liverpool. And at that point, you think we've won the game, because we're Liverpool and we're going to win the league. It was a really tough game, this. It really was. So frustrating, because Wolves did really well, and they probably deserved the point from this game, but especially in the second half, because Neto had a few decent shots. He's a very good player, him as well. Diogo Jota, Jimenez and Traore all had little chances here and there. The Diogo Jota one though was probably the most gilt edge, and he probably should have scored, but the ball kind of flicked off his foot and stuff like that, went over. Good performance kind of by Liverpool. Look, it wasn't a great performance. It wasn't something that you're going to write home about, but we've won the game 2-1. That's our preferred scoreline this season. Villa away, Newcastle at home, who else? Loads of games that we've had 2-1, Palace and stuff like that. These nitty gritty games, we're Liverpool Football Club. We can we'll outwork you, we'll outperform you, we'll fucking out-tactic you, but we'll also out-fucking muscle and out-grit you, really. When it comes to gritty and grinding performances, we're the best of them. And Wolves have won 18 points out of losing positions, and they did really well to fight back. And at one point, like I said, you thought they might go on and win it, but, we just edged us. We just showed why we are where we are, and why we are the most fancied team in the league, in the world. Showed why we're champions of Europe, champions of the world, and showed why we're going to go and win our 19th league title for the first time in 30 years. So good. Wins like this are really good. I prefer to be honest, I'd prefer it to be like just nice and easy, coast through 3-0 every game, or have a game like United where you 1-0 up and then you just make it 2 and it's easy. But these 2-1s in the last minute and stuff like that are fucking nerve-wracking. But we should come to expect it now. We're not gonna give up and stuff like that. One thing to note is Sadio Mane went off injured. He walked off though, so I don't know if it's too serious. I hope not. But I think he'll be okay. Minamino come on and did okay. I think we need to see more of Minamino before we can kind of make a judgment, obviously. So I don't know if I want to see him against Shrewsbury. I don't know if he's kind of in contention since he's played about 60 minutes in this game. Sorry. So yeah, I just want to see a rotated team for Shrewsbury. I still think we could probably get past them. Maybe a mix of like I think this game's gonna have like Lallana in it, Matip maybe playing, Fabinho, as well as a few of the kids kind of dotted around there. The likes of Curtis Jones, Elliott, and stuff like that. I'd like to see that. Just mass rotation, please give these players a rest. They need it to be able to prime themselves for the rest of the season. 9 more wins we need, 27 points maximum to win the league. Let's go and get them. Let's go and get every single fucking point we can, and let's end the season unbeaten, and let's go and win the league. Well, we're going to win the league. Now you're going to believe us, and Henderson's going to be lifting a fucking Premier League trophy, and that people are going to hate that, and I absolutely love that. That's what I love more than anything else. He was absolutely superb today. So was everybody else. I'm not going to just wax lyrical about one player. We were good, kind of in spells all over the pitch, but, you know, Wolves were the better team in this game, if I'm honest, and probably deserved a draw because we were clinical. But I think Henderson was the standout player here, really. Gets a goal. He's all over the pitch. He can't, I don't know if he gets the assist or whatever for Firmino's goal, but he was everywhere in this game. And, he was one of the reasons why we won, because he was giving his all right to the very end. And that's what Liverpool do. He epitomises everything Liverpool do, and I'm just gonna say it every week, because that's what he does. He epitomises everything we want to see as fans. He never gives up. He will never give up, because he wants to win the Premier League as much as we do. If I was in Henderson's position, I'd be playing the exact same way he is, just giving everything, absolutely everything, no matter whether you look like the best player on the pitch or, you look like a fucking mong sometimes. It doesn't matter. Sorry, I shouldn't really use that word, but it doesn't matter what he looks like, or whether he runs weird or whatever. He will just give everything, because he wants this. He really wants this, and so do we, and we're going to get it. We are going to get this, and we deserve it too. So enjoy the next 9 Premier League games that we're going to win, and yeah. See you later.